Hi everyone, so many of you wanted me to film this full look. I posted an Instagram picture and a load of you was like, please do a tutorial. So I'm back again the next day and I'm filming this for you. I should have filmed it on the day I done it, but I actually didn't know it was going to turn out that nice. I was just sort of playing around with makeup and I came up with this. I know I've been slacking on my YouTube channel, but I do have an actual excuse. My laptop is just messed up, like I need to sort this out because it's actually doing my head in, but basically I'm having to use like friends' laptops to like edit my YouTube videos and stuff, and I can only do that when I see them. And like I feel really bad because like I'm seeing my friends and I'm like, yeah, can I use your laptop to edit a YouTube video? So it's a bit complicated, but I'm trying to get my laptop sorted so I can be more frequent on this because I want to. I promise you I want to. But just bear with me for now. So yeah, I created this look. If you want to know how to get it, then please keep on watching. Okay, so I've already used my Brow Wiz by Anastasia Beverly. I use dark brown. Then I use my Nars Gradient Cream Concealer in Caramel to clean up my brows. And like always, I use Decay Primer Potion to prime my eyelids. So I never normally do this, but I'm going to put on tape just to make everything a lot neater and sharper like it was in the photo. I don't usually do this. I used to do it a lot when I first started doing makeup because it would just help, but I haven't done this in a long time. I'm going to be using, mine's a bit dirty so sorry about that, the Anastasia Beverly Shadow Couture palette. This is hands down my favourite eyeshadow palette of life. Look at this palette, like it is actually stunning, like just beautiful. I'm going to use my MAC 224 and go in with the shade Morocco, which is like an orangey brown. This is just going to go in my crease, just as like a transition shade. I already did this look yesterday, so I know what I'm doing, so I feel like I'm going to be pretty fast at doing this. Then I'm going to use my MAC 219, I think this is. Using my MAC 219, I'm going to go in with the shade Fudge, which is a warm dark colour. And go in the outer corner and the crease with this. The tape will make it go into more like a wingy shape naturally. When I go into the crease, I like to tilt my brush in this sort of angle, so not down here, this angle, so it goes right in the crease and it doesn't start going on the lid. I get my 224 again and just blending it. Keep doing it. So what I do is I keep working that brown in the outer corner. Keep getting the 224 and blend away. I don't put any more product on the 224, I just blend whatever's on there. And then I keep going in with that fudge colour and keep working it in the outer corner. It's going to be intensified with black anyway, so I'm going to just leave it as that. As you can see when you take the tape off, there's just a really defined line there. So now I'm going to be taking my liquid eyeliner by the Balm. This is my favourite eyeliner. I'm going to start in the inner corner. Kind of bringing it a little bit down, but not really. So I just drew a line. Then I get the tip and I'm gonna go in with this random brush. I literally don't know where it's from or even the make, but it's just a brush. It's got a slight angle to it. So I'm gonna get the colour Noir. It's just a matte black. I'm gonna start to intensify this, but also feather it out. Also getting a little bit in the crease and then blending that out with the 224. Is it 219, sorry. Oh my god, I completely forgot to put the lid colour on. Oh, that was stupid. Okay, so for the lid colour, I use Soft Peach in the same palette. And I'm just gonna pack it on. It doesn't really matter if it gets on the eyeliner, you can just go over the eyeliner again. I knew I was forgetting something. So instead, I'm guessing that you guys would just do this before the eyeliner to make it easier. It's up to you what order. Some people actually like doing it like this. I do not. Okay, I'm gonna go back in with the fudge colour and work it back in the crease. Get the 224 and blend everything together. I dipped it back in the Morocco, by the way. Okay, and same thing with the other eye. Gonna feather out the eyeliner and do the same thing. Okay, and with a cotton bud, Q-tip, whatever you want to call it, I'm gonna use my L'Oreal eye makeup remover. And just make sure you go along this edge. I just want to make sure everything is completely neat. For lashes, I haven't got any new ones of these, so I'm gonna have to reuse them. But I use the Eyeliner Exaggerate number 141. I need a bunch of these, but they're really hard to find actually. I got mine in Boots, I believe. But yeah, they look like this. Mine are already used, so they don't look as bad. They're quite wispy, but quite long also. I'm going to use my Duo Lash Glue. I like to wait a few seconds before I put it on, just to make the glue a bit tacky. I also don't really put a lot of glue on the lash because I feel like that's what makes it harder to put on. So just a little bit. I'm waiting for it to do that. I like to prime my face with the Benefit Professional Primer. I only put it in my pore areas. So just there. I've been using this foundation brush. It's by Javea. I know, I done an Instagram post about it. This, out of all the collection, is my favourite. It makes my foundation go on like perfect. Anyway, for foundation I'm going to be using the Nars All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation. I'm going to mix Cadiz and Syracuse together. I like to dot it all over my face first. And then just blend it. I sort of just pat and swipe at the same time. I always start with this cheek first. I have no idea why. So foundation's on. I'm gonna move on to concealer. I'm going to use my Bobbi Brown corrector in Dark Peach first. Put it underneath my eyes. I feel like I can't even live without this product anymore. Like, I love it. I get my beauty blender and blend it out. Then I'm going to use my Nars creamy concealer in these areas. Just areas I feel like I need more coverage. I'm going to use my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in Medium Dark Warm underneath my eyes. blend everything out as per usual. Okay, so as I said before, once I've blended one eye out, I like to just set it straight away. I'm going to be using my Laura Mercier setting powder and set it just so it avoids creasing as much as possible, and I do get creasing. So I'm just going to pat it in again and then put this on my eye. Okay, so for contouring, I'm going to use my MAC Mineralize foundation in NW50. So this is my blusher brush by The Body Shop. I'm going to use this. I like to get it and then tap away the excess on my hand and then put it in the areas that I need to put it. You can get away with quite harsh contouring with this look just because you're doing like a bold lip. Okay, to set that area, I'm going to use this brush by Labelle, however you pronounce it. And I'm going to use my medium to tan contour kit by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I'm going to use this colour right here, which I believe is called Espresso. I believe so. So I'm going to use that, put it any places where I put the other contour. But we're just intensifying that and make sure it's going to be set in place forever. Also going to do a little bit on my nose. I'm going to use this random brush. This is a base shadow brush by Real Techniques. Same thing, but I'm going to use this colour, which I believe is Havana. So I'm going to use that on my nose. Just a little bit. I don't really need nose contouring, but sometimes for photos I like it. Because when you use cameras and stuff, sometimes your makeup just doesn't look the same, like it looks 10 times better in real life and stuff, and yeah. For highlight, I'm going to use my MAC Lustre Drops in Sun Rush. I always put this on before I use any powder highlighters, just so it stays and it sticks there. I found it just works better for me. So I put this in the places I want to glow from space. Blend it with the same foundation brush. Okay, then I'm going to use a powder highlighter. I'm going to use this Anastasia Beverly Hills brush in A23. This is the brush that they made for the highlighters. Today I'm going to be using two Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighters just because I like how they both work together. So this one is called Peach Nectar Illuminator. Beautiful. Beautiful. I can't get these highlighters still. And So Hollywood, also by Anastasia Beverly Hills. Look at that. I cannot. Anyway, so I found that Peach Nectar is good for gold people that have more golden skin, tan skin. Also looks amazing on darker complexions. So I'm going to get this and just place it there. And then because I really do want to glow, I'm going to use the So Hollywood and also put it there. I know for a lot of you that'd be a lot of highlighter, but for me it's just not a lot. Use my MAC. Oh no, this is the 219. What the hell have I been using then? Oh, this is the MAC dry. Okay, the one I've been blending with in the crease is the MAC 217. This is the 219. So anyway, I'm going to use this. I'm going to put a little bit on top of my nose. I'll just use my finger for that. And a little bit up here. Make sure that's blended. And then I use the 219 and put it on my cupid's bow. And a little bit on my brow bone. Voila. Oh, we're popping! Right. Highlighter gets me way too excited. I'm going to use my MAC Fix Plus and wet that same brush. I'm going to use my MAC Pressed Pigment in Blonde Streak, and this is going to go in the inner corners of my eyes. This is a beautiful pressed pigment, but you do need to make sure the brush is wet just to make the colour more vibrant. I'm going to use this Black Amber Decay pencil. This is the 24/7 Glide On pencil in Perversion. Lift my eyelids up and put the eyeliner there. Only up here, not the bottom. So now we're just finishing off the eyes. Make sure your eyelashes are okay. And just make sure any glue is hidden. The eyeliner. Okay, to finish off the eyes, I'm going to go back in with the 217. Use that fudge colour from the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette and go beneath the eyes. This bit is quite smoked out. Also going to get Morocco, which was our transition shade, and go underneath it. I'm going to get this eyeliner by MAC. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's just a nude pencil. Use this in the waterline. Gonna get my MAC mascara. This is the MAC False Lashes Extreme Black Mascara. A little bit on the tops just to blend the eyelashes and my eyelashes together. And a little bit on my bottoms. I'm really not doing a lot. Finish off this look, I'm going to use this Colourpop lip pencil in Creature. I can't really see the writing. But yeah, I'm going to line my lips with this. Then I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in Potion. Okay, this liquid lipstick dries matte, so you can leave it as that, it will dry matte, and it could just be a matte look if you want it to be, but I want it to be quite glossy, so I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss in Potion. This is from one of our fall collections. It's amazing. I'm just going to go over this and make sure it's glossy. To be honest, this on its own is really pigmented. I'm going to swatch it for you just so you can see how pigmented it is on its own. Oh, couldn't get it. That's what it's like on its own. So you could just use that on its own if you wanted to. But you know me guys, a bit extra. And to completely finish off, I'm going to... I feel like I'm missing something though. I don't know what it is, I'm going to figure it out after this video, but whatever. I'm going to use MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus. This is a must for me. This is the finished look. I hope you guys really like it, and I'll see you in my next video.